Hello, so I decided to pick up the Horde Skeletor from Masters of the Universe Masterverse Revolution, and it's quite a noticeable improvement in terms of the head sculpt, just like their He-Man. And taking a closer look at it, it's kind of actually beautiful. The original release was quite awful in general, like the eyes were completely weird and his teeth were super long and kind of dopey looking. So this is a major improvement. The rest of the figure though is pretty much a straight up repaint. It didn't get much in terms of a new body like He-Man did. He's got a new loincloth piece and he's got this huge cape that I'm not really a big fan of because it looks all right, but I don't know, it's not really something I would like for a lot of figures in general. I would like a thin wired cape, and that's about how intricate I want the cape to be. So this entire swing it around in an 8 form and then everything, it just doesn't really do anything for me. However, I wanted to do a quick comparison with my customized Skeletor figure from the first line. And as you can see, the head is completely resculpted and repainted. It's got that nice kind of greenish tone he has in the show. And the eyes are completely redone and the teeth are shortened. And I actually really like this guy. The only thing is, for some reason, the head articulation, well, at least the neck, is really loose on this guy. I might have to do something about that. But I was thinking I would try to do a head swap, because I do like this head quite a lot. I think this one looks more intimidating, but originally my plan was actually to see if I could get this head out and then put it in here, but looking at it side by side, this head here is quite noticeably smaller than this one. So let's try just a quick head swap and see where we're at. Anyway, off with this head. Yeah, as expected, this does look really good. It would have to be repainted though, and I would have to try to color match the hood with the purple. So yeah, I think we'll do a repaint. So to get the green I want, I'm gonna use some of this Vallejo flat green and Vallejo light yellow. And it's mainly going to be yellow because it's not really that strong of a green, but I just want like a little bit of a green tint to everything. So I actually added a little bit of brown to it too, just to like kind of grime it up a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This is pretty translucent. We're going to give it a nice wash afterwards too, to kind of get some of that detail back in. The color they've gone with is not bad, but in the show it's just a little bit more vibrant, and that's what I want to try to capture. I don't know if you can see, but like the teeth and like this area here is still the same color it used to be. So there should be a bit of a difference in the general like greenish yellow hue of everything. I think I'm actually gonna keep the teeth a little bit brighter. I'm not really sure yet. The teeth do stand out a little bit too much now. I think I'm gonna do just like a light dry brush over them, just to get them kind of more integrated into everything. I like low-key want it to be a little bit greener, so what if I were to give it just like, kind of like wash? So a wash doesn't quite work as a layer, it's more like it looks like it covers everything now, but when it dries, it's going to be a little bit more transparent. We'll see where I land when this dries up. So I'm still waiting for everything to dry, but there's one thing I don't really like. You see here, like how shiny the eyes are. The eyes are really glossy. I'm just going to go in with some matte black and try to tone that down so it doesn't quite look as much as, I don't know. I want the eyes to look like black voids. I might go in with some matte varnish. So to add some extra detail, I'm gonna go in with some Nuln oil, and I'm just gonna kind of slather everything in it. And then afterwards we can do one more dry brush, and then I think we're done with the head. This helps kind of dull everything down a little bit too. Okay, so I started painting the bottom of the hood already because I just kind of wanted to put this on and then like be able to have it somewhere easy to paint, like a stand, I guess. But this is just straight up Vallejo purple, and it's pretty much a perfect match for the paint that was used for, well, the plastic that was used for the original hood. Normally I would do a little bit of a more akin to a dry brush to get some of this lovely texture, but the original doesn't have that, so straight up purple is going to be the thing. I might go in with a little bit of like a darker dry brush just to get a little bit less of a boring one-tone purple shade, but we'll see how this turns out first. It's a shame that there's not like a beak down on the hood, because then it would be pretty much a perfect swap from the beginning, but oh well, what can you do? I don't really feel like sculpting one either, so and here is Skeletor completed, and as you can see, the head isn't like super changed. It has a bit more of a vibrant greenish yellow to it, and some additional like just detail work, and then the hood is painted purple. But other than that, it's just the exact same head. But I do think this head is really solid for an animation accurate Skeletor. And if you want the comparison, here's my previous custom head, which I was really happy with, but I don't know, I think I might just keep this as my main display Skeletor, just because the head is like a tiny bit bigger, and it's a bit more, I do think this is a bit more accurate to the actual animation model. I do think this head is pretty great though, in terms of just like menacing looks, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So just a quick little video to keep the channel running. But I do think this was worth the $25 price tag. You got something to do, and I am really happy with this Skeletor. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Meet Skeletor 2.0. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.